guys, Sal here. So Samsung's Galaxy S phone set the tone for the year's Android flagships. The S20 lineup is no exception. They are without a doubt incredibly powerful phones as far as performance and everything else is concerned. However, like every year, your experience will vary quite a bit depending on your geographic location. While the North American market gets Qualcomm's latest and greatest Snapdragon 865 chipset, Europe and Asia have to contend with the Exynos 990 chipset. This year, however, Samsung did things a little differently. The company decided to release the Snapdragon version of the S20 series in its home country as well. Well, that's great news to the Koreans because for the past few years, the Exynos has been performing quite bad compared to the Snapdragon, not only in performance but in the efficiency department as well, which directly impacts the average consumer because the Snapdragon variants have better battery life and various tests show around 20% more, which is huge. While South Koreans are happy that they got the Snapdragon S20s, Samsung's Exynos team were humiliated by the company's decision to sell Snapdragon in their own home turf. Not only offices in South Korea, but also in the US headquarters, the decision took many of them by a huge surprise. The Korean media also reports that the Exynos team tried to get the decision reversed, but after multiple evaluations, the officials at higher-ups were unhappy with the performance of the Exynos 990 and hence decided to go with the Snapdragon 865. Later, Sam Mobile approached Samsung to comment on this, and Samsung actually responded, but it's nowhere near convincing. Here's what they said. The Galaxy S20 is a smartphone that's been reimagined to change the way you experience the world, and depending on the region, the Galaxy S20 will either ship with the Exynos 990 or the Snapdragon 865. Both the Exynos and Snapdragon processors go through the same strict and rigorous real-life testing scenarios in order to deliver consistent and optimal performance over the entire life cycle of the smartphone. So that is their statement, and it's totally BS to be honest because multiple tests show the Exynos 990 is around 20% bad in performance and efficiency compared to the 865. But then again, you can't expect them to admit it's inferior because the second they do it, mass refunds are inevitable and they would have to do an entire product relaunch with ramped up 865 productions. So I don't think Samsung would ever stop using the Exynos chips altogether considering the amount of money they've spent on building infrastructure and everything. What they could do and are in fact doing is drop the custom Mongoose cores that draws a lot of battery and use ARM's stock cores and as well as use AMD's GPU. These couple of things should help the company make its processor as good as Qualcomm's, if not better. Samsung launched the Galaxy Buds Plus along with the Galaxy S20. It didn't see any design change compared to the original Buds, but saw audio and battery improvements. And now it looks like they'll launch a completely overhauled pair of earbuds called Galaxy Buds Bean, and these are some of the 3D mockups that have been created based on official sketches of the earbuds. Buds actually look like a kidney bean, and the name Bean makes total sense. Interestingly, it doesn't have a silicon attachment, so I wonder noise cancellation may not be present. In any case, it's really a weird design, and the report says Samsung is considering launching these in the second half of the year, so it would make total sense it would accompany the Galaxy Note 20 that's due in August this year. Of course, with that being said, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.